Hi, this is Shelley Chapman, your food relationship coach of EatRelateLove.com. And today we are making a turkey feta spinach burger. So we're starting with a pound of turkey, and we're gonna add in about a quarter cup, third a cup of chopped spinach, fresh spinach that I'm using. You wanna add that in there, chop it really fine. Then you're gonna add about a third a cup of sun-dried tomatoes. You can give it a rough chop or you can mince it finely. It depends on what type of texture you want to bite into when you're eating the finished burger. And then we're going to add about a half a cup to 3/4 a cup, depending on how cheesy you like it, of feta cheese. Then we're going to add some cumin, about half a teaspoon, and smoked paprika, about 1 teaspoon, and 1 beaten egg, and a little bit of salt to taste. And we're going to mix all of that together with our hands. And once we have our finished mixture, you see it's a really pretty parade of colors. We have red and white and green. So we're gonna go ahead and start forming our burgers. Now, this is very sticky, so sometimes it might help if you put a little olive oil on your hands to keep the burger meat from sticking to your fingers. And you can get about 4 to 5 patties out of a pound of meat. And the nice thing about adding the sun-dried tomatoes and the spinach is because we're using turkey meat, which is very lean meat, it doesn't have as much fat as, say, beef, then you get a little bit of more added moisture from the vegetables while it's cooking, which helps the turkey itself, the burger, become a little more moist as well. And of course, it's just more interesting because who doesn't love feta cheese and sun-dried tomatoes in their burgers? And so after we finish forming our burger patties, we're gonna go ahead, and it's good to put a little indentation in the middle, just sort of dip your thumb in the middle and just make an imprint so that your burgers can cook up evenly. And then you just wanna go ahead and add it to a pan of hot oil and just brown both sides really quickly, kind of sear the meat, and then stick that pan, an oven-proof safe pan, stick that pan in the oven at 375 degrees and let it cook for about another 15 minutes or so until finished. So our turkey burgers are done with the spinach and sun-dried tomato and feta cheese. Don't they look delicious? Oh my goodness. So we just did a really, really quick sear after we made the patties. And then we stuck the oven-proof pan in the oven for 15 minutes at 375 degrees. And they're perfect and they're moist, they're not dry, which is awesome because we don't want dry burgers. So we're gonna go ahead and just put these together really quickly. So to keep in with the theme, we have sun-dried tomatoes and feta cheese and spinach, kind of Mediterranean, no? So with that, we're just gonna add a touch of mayo, put some mayo on our bread. And I chose to use these wheat thins, because truthfully, I'm not a huge fan of having a lot of bread. So this is a great alternative. You still get the bread aspect, but it's a little thinner. And so put a little bit of arugula on the bottom of this. Perfect. And then we have some roasted red bell peppers instead of tomatoes. Like, you know what, since we're doing a Mediterranean type of burger thing, why not? So roasted red bell peppers, beautiful, perfect. We're gonna take one of these patties, and you can see the sun-dried tomato there, the feta cheese, the spinach is perfect. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Shelley Chapman, your food relationship coach, and we just made a nice, juicy turkey sun-dried tomatoes feta spinach burger. Thank you.